It's been a while since I had the S2000 on the channel, but I recently got a new hardtop, so putting that on today. So here's the hardtop. It's a carbon fiber one. It's kind of like that yellowish carbon fiber, so I'm curious to how it will look on a black car. It has a few marks and stuff. Like, it looks like somebody either was sanding it and burned through here or something like that. Crack right there. But overall, it's in pretty good condition for what it is. I paid $1,000 for it, so it's a pretty good price. Came with OEM front latches. It came with some just like plates for the rear. So I took mine off the old hardtop, the OEM one, and I'm gonna put them on here. I know a lot of people are like, why are you switching from an OEM hardtop to this carbon fiber one? And I just want to run this one for a little bit, see how it looks. And then I'm always going to switch back to OEM. That one's great. Before I put this one on, I'm going to vacuum a little bit because I haven't cleaned in here ever since I bought it, really. And then after that, I just need to install these on that hardtop, and then it will drop in basically. I put the soft top up for the first time in 2 years. And it's the plastic back window. I hate the plastic back windows. Glass is so much better. All right, enough of that. Time to put the hardtop on. I'm not sure how I feel. It looks okay. This might be just one to sell. This is how the window's fitting. Hits right there. And then there's a gap right there to the inside. I'm not liking it. And it doesn't even look too good. I think that's a bust. I'll probably just be sticking with OEM because this fitment's way off. I'll try to tweak it, but even so, I don't think it looks all that good on a black car. Maybe if it was white or something like that, it'll look better. But I don't think carbon fiber really looks good on black cars. I just got it because it was a good price and I wanted to try it out, wanted to see. Since the hardtop was a bust, it's off right there, gonna be posted for sale. Anybody wants it in the Virginia area, let me know. It's a Carbon Creations. But since that was a bust, I have a stock intake for the Corvette and I'm gonna put that on now because I've been getting a check engine light for the intake air temperature sensor, and I was looking online and some people said it could be because of an aftermarket intake reading higher temperatures because it's not in a box. You know, normally they're, say, cold air intake. They really don't keep the temperatures as cool because the engine bay heat gets to them. So I was reading that might be the issue. So what I'm gonna do is swap that in. I was gonna go stock intake anyways. So you might as well swap it in and try it. So we'll do that now. I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of like a haze everywhere. You can kind of see it there. But I guess the air quality's down today because of some forest fires in Canada or something. It kind of looks a little foggy everywhere. So I don't know what intake this is. Oh, it says right there, Blackwing. But it uses this weird setup where it uses the stock piece and just pushes on. I don't know, I don't like it. So I'm just happy to swap in the stock one. So I can't install this one because I'm missing the part that goes on top. I could zip tie this on and then install it, but I want that piece first. So I'm just gonna throw this one back in. Takes a second to throw in and we'll work on the next car. All right, so I put the aftermarket intake back on, the Blackwing, but this time I actually put it in the mounts up front. So now it's solid in there. Before it was just moving all around. And then I actually used the real coupler right here that clamps on both ends. And it's clamped down right here, so it's all fitting how it should be fitting. Took a little bit of adjusting because whoever did put that in, they just kind of like threw it in. But now that is in there correctly. So I'm happy about that. I got the engine covers, and I just like the look of them. I guess they're the fuel rail covers, but yeah, I just wanted the engine bay to look complete, and that really completes it. Now I just need to get the stock intake, maybe put a little wire loom on that. I even got the hood insulation. Those two are ripped down there. I had to take these fasteners out and then put them back in, holding it down. So now the whole hood insulation is held down properly. So now I'm gonna take this car out and work on that truck. It is the next day and the truck is gone. I already fixed that, but I was able to go get that piece for the stock intake, and I threw that on this morning. So now the intake's back to stock. Here's the old intake. It's just a filter basically, but it's all right, I guess. But I just like stock cars, so I'll be selling that. These SSRs are pretty cool, but I just want the stock look, and I want the staggered. These are squared, and these are a little older, and they're just a little faded and stuff. So I would just like some nice looking stock wheels or some black wheels. I think black with the silver and black roof would look pretty good. Now the last real thing I have to do for the Corvette until it's pretty much squared away, because I've already fixed basically all the issues with it. So now the last thing I have to do is take out the cluster again, because I have to do the door blend actuator on the driver's side. When I first got the car, when you change the temperature, it doesn't change at all with the knob. And I tried to look at the actuator, and it's just not there. Somebody took it out and they didn't replace it, which I don't know why you would go through the trouble of taking it out, because you got to take a bunch of stuff apart to get to it. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just replace it while you're in there. It's like $20, but they just took it out and threw it back together. So I got another one, and I'm gonna put it in there now. New actuator is in there and working. I just tested it. And how to put the cluster back in for the third time. Corvette is all back together. Been driving it. Everything's working good except AC. I'm actually getting ready to work on this. I'm gonna do some stuff today and some stuff tomorrow, but this will be a whole nother video. I'm doing maintenance, kind of. I'm gonna rebuild the Vano system because it probably has never been done. And then I'm also going to do a few more things. So if you wanna see more BMW content, check out that video. It'll be out within the next week. And then more Corvette content coming soon. More content on a bunch of cars coming soon, so definitely stay up to date for it.
On the balcony chillin' and sippin' on pina colada, smoking soda potent, it comes straight from the tropics. In my Tommy boxers, on the chin topic. Shawty roll the wood and then we take off like a rocket. Yeah.